What's up, my lucky sales? Scorpion72 doing a quick recap of what I found interesting about this year's San Diego Comic Con 2017. First of all, did you guys see the movie trailers? Thor, Justice League, and of course the League Avengers look wicked. So, a little update about these essentials from DC line. Yeah, they're not coming with the bases. They're supposed to be $26. It's kind of hit or miss of what accessories, if you get any changeable hands with them. They're not quite clear on that. Some of them already gone to solicitation. Now here's the thing about the solicitation that you guys might want to know. First off the bat, not all of them are coming out. They're not even coming out until next year. So by the next Comic Con is when you probably get your hands on Batman and Flash. Those are the first two that have solicited, and the only two that have solicited to come out in July of next year. After that, Superman and Aquaman is scheduled to come out in September, October. This line is just a little too long for me to really attempt to even try to even pre-order. This is a wait and see to see what the figures turn out like and whether to come for anything or not, because the rest of this group that you look at right now isn't due to release until 2019, and that's a little too big of a stretch for me. Kind of wish we could turn back the page of time and get back those icons that they canceled. They really were good. I really liked them, and they finally got the height problem fixed, and it's just too bad. There's some really good future goodness in that line. Now, a vehicle I'm really looking forward to is this Joker-mobile. It just looks cool, light up eyes and teeth. And I know it has a $100 price tag, which isn't too bad, but it's a 6-inch scale vehicle. And just imagine any Joker you have, even this Mezco Joker, imagine him coming out of that car, which looks perfect. So, seeing I don't have a Joker vehicle, this is definitely a must-have for me. I'll be definitely purchasing this, or pre-ordering it once it goes up. As for the Joker expression pack, it's a 50-50 buy for me. I might wait and make sure that he comes with the extra jacket and hands that they promise, and the rubber ducky as well. Same thing goes for Harley Quinn, because I don't see how they can't afford a big giant cape for Batman in his last expression packs, which they swapped out, and they can afford Harley Quinn with the fish head. Just baffles me. So it's going to be a wait and see for her. As for the bombshells, I'm really liking this line. I hope they don't start cutting accessories and hands when it looks like they might be heading down that road. Won't know until we get the next 7th of October, but definitely getting these two ladies. Mezco was good enough to show the dark side that we thought was missing. You know, there he is, two different changeable face, and the moneymaker there, the real thing that's really cool is those eye beams. So I'm not clear on whether his eyes light up or not. I believe they do, but those mega beams are just awesome. Then you have their version of Year One Batman with the alternate Bruce Wayne head, which I'm really looking forward to. Then we have Deathstroke, which is part of the Diamond Select Previews exclusive type figures. So you get a stealth Deathstroke, and in the case they have Red Arrow, Black Adam, Red Sun Superman, and Deadpool as well. It's supposed to be out pretty much between now and the end of this year through Diamond Comics. Mortal Kombat! That's right, so not sure if I'm going to get into Mortal Kombat. Love the dragon though, but I will definitely be getting Shao Kahn. So it's 50-50 whether I'm going to invest in these figures in Mortal Kombat, but that Shao Kahn, definitely I'm going to buy. So here's some oddball figures that caught my eye I heard about from Boston Fight Studios. Is the Bucky O'Hare line with Bucky O'Hare and First Mate Jenny that was never made when they made this line back in the 90s. It's based off the 90s cartoon and comic book. So it looks like they do a really great job. I believe it's 3 3/4, 4 inches tall, and it's something that's odd that I see myself getting this line. And Super 7 did not disappoint, because now they have the Masters line. So they showed off some new figures, which all of them look awesome. One of them being the long-awaited, fan-demanded Karg from He-Man, the Master of the Universe live-action movie from back in the 80s. This is based off the comic book, but yet still we're getting him. Filmation style sorceress, which looks beautiful. They haven't worked out how the wings are going to be, whether it's going to be foldable or not, but they said it might be foldable. Merman from the Filmation, Tongue Lasher, Darla Mug, which is a kooky character from the cartoons, which looks really cool. Unsure if his face is going to change or not, but that would be really cool. You can actually change his facial expressions and stuff. And of course we have the name escapes me, the Mummy or Scarab Mummy or something Mummy. It's one of the Horde figures. And of course we have the Batmobile from Justice League coming out in November. This is not the Mezco one. That one got cancelled, so it will not be produced. stuff by them. Well, for their 1/12 scale figures. This is a sideshow Batmobile. Whether or not it's gonna come out or has a release date, I couldn't find one. But this is for your 1/6 scale figures and stuff. Nevertheless, Mattel is doing one in 6-inch scale, and it comes with a Batman, so that's the one I'll be getting and reviewing too. Let's talk about the stars of the show, Marvel Legends from Hasbro. Like every time, they killed it this year at the San Diego Comic-Con. There's a Build-A-Figure Lizard, there's a Mysterio figure, there's even nostalgia figures based off the Toy Biz line of the Marvel Universe figures back in the 90s. Oh, they just were amazing, and they are definitely the winner of San Diego Comic-Con this year, with more to come. And one more thing for the DC Multiverse fans, I know you show a lot of Justice League due to the movie coming out, but that's not all they have in store. The Multiverse is still going strong, and Action Figures Insider got a sneak peek at the next wave. Now, I don't know what the next figure is going to be, but we do know the figures are going to be Simon Bez, Green Lantern. There's also going to be Wonder Woman. And if you notice and take a close look, they have the double jointed knees. There's also going to be the Ray. Wonder Woman comes with a shield and sword, by the way. Ray comes with an extra head. I'm not sure if he's going to come with extra hands. But this next one is definitely going to come with some extra hands, and that is Bizarro. He's also going to come with the Bizarro 1 chain that goes on him. Next is one of my kind of favorite Batmans, but it's a timepiece kind of Batman, which is Batman, Gaslight Batman. But the one I'm really stoked about, as you can hear in my voice, is finally we're getting a Vixen. That's right, we're getting a Vixen. Not sure if she got changeable hands or any accessories at this point in time, but more information will come. If you want to get more information, take a look at the pictures. You go to Action Figure Insider. They have a few more photos to show there. So there you have it, a recap of stuff that I'm interested in buying and stuff that I probably might get to from the San Diego Comic-Con 2017. If you want to see more pictures, go to toyarc.com or toynewsinternational.com, and also Action Figure Insider, where you probably get more of a scoop of what other figures are going to be added to the new Multiverse line later on in the month. All I can say is that it wasn't a bad show. It's pretty good, a little laxative, a little bit here and there with figure reveals. The one that killed it was, of course, Marvel Legends, Hasbro and stuff, with their reviews of like Transformers, Star Wars, and Marvel product. DC Multiverse is really looking like they're going to be expanding sometime starting after the Justice League movie. Well, other than that, one of the little disappointments was DC Collectibles, which was my front runner line for a lot of stuff I get. There's no extra information about the animated series, whether there's any more regular figures for the Batman line or anything coming out, because we're still missing a lot from the regular one and the new Avengers. Superman, they're still gauging sales in the 2-pack to see if that's going to be anything that they're going to go venture in, and it seems that they still kind of hush about the Justice League line, which if they go into the Justice League line, then they can do all the other Superman villains and stuff, so there may not be a need to do a Superman line overall, but we're still missing some key characters from the Batman animated series. Still no real info about the icons. I think it might be cancelled, they're just not saying anything yet, and of course there's like 2 or 3 sets of figures left to come out this year. Whether or not they'll see the light of day, we'll just have to wait and see. And in closing, about the DC Essentials line, I would have jumped on this line and really be enthusiastic about getting it, but just the fact there's been so many cancellations with DC their collectibles lately in the last year and a half, 2 years, it's kind of hard to really believe that these figures are going to come out. Plus the fact that the gap is a year long, so if they had these figures come out at the end of the fall or something like that, that would have been cool. But they only have like pre-orders for Batman and Flash coming out in July, with Superman, Aquaman in September, and then from then on you may not see more of these figures. So even if they do have some prototypes of the next coming shows and stuff, we're still talking a good 2 years before you even get the 8 figures that you see on this table in front of you, and then whatever else they have down the line. Nevertheless, it's a wait and see. If they do come out and they do look great and there's no breakage or articulation problems, and they come with decent amount of accessories or whatever they can package in for $26, then I might get them. But it's hard nowadays to believe that with with today's market and stuff, and what everybody else is offering out there, that they can't pull this off and do it in a timely fashion with a little bit more confident boost there and stuff. I do understand that things need to be pre-ordered for them to go forward, but they have to also understand too that like when you solicit something, then you cancel certain things like accessories, or you swap the head at the last minute. Fans are wary about getting pre-orders or pre-ordering from your company, myself included, compared to like other companies like Mezco. Yes, they may have a lot of delays, but when you pre-order something that they show you, you get that. And with Marvel Legends, you get a little extra that you may not even know about till you get the figure in hand. That's the kind of stuff that I like. I'm sure a lot of other people like too. So here's hoping that maybe the date gets pushed up or something changes around, and I'm hoping those other icons that were solicited to come out later this year do arrive. So that's my recap of this video. Hope you enjoyed little peeks and info that I managed to scramble up and give you guys and tell you about. And until next time, enjoy your toys and keep playing.